Are there accommodations planned for SkyTrain to improve cellular service for riders or possibly allow wireless internet access on the train?
Oh, good. That's a really good question. You know what? I should almost ask, are you working for one of the telephone companies right now? Because, or you listen to the web. A few months ago, we issued in fact, a request for proposal. And for government speak, that's a way to say, hey, those in business, we're thinking of something, and here's what it is, in our case, cell phone coverage. The answer is yes, I'd like to put cell phone coverage in. Most of the system, it works fine. I use mine on it a lot of times, but it doesn't work in the tunnels. So the goal is, the Canada line, I suspect, is going to have cell phone coverage, because about half of the Canada line is under tunnel.
Right.
In the case of the existing system, we've gone out to issue a request for proposal and asked for specifically the Expo, not really the Millennium line, but the Expo line in New Westminster and the Dunsmuir tunnels and such going into downtown. And we're working with the telephone companies now to find out if they have, in fact, interest, because I would like to do exactly what they've asked for. We think it helps the customer experience. Nothing more frustrated when you have maybe idle time and you're one of those type A's who can't let go, right?
Yes.
And, you should be able to use it. So we are not going to put taxpayer money into it, but I sure will want the private sector to put their money into it, being the telephone companies, whether it be Bell or Rogers or TELUS or whoever, so they can provide that service for you.
There are some who are SkyTrain customers who actually look forward to going into those tunnels because cell phones don't work in there.
Yes, yeah.
And that leads to the whole question of SkyTrain etiquette and the.
Well, it's we're trying to solve some problems, but we're not going to get to all of them. I don't think that'd be one of them.
No.
But the goal is yes. Let's. I mean, I'm trying to move this as an organization from just running trains to helping with being in the customer service business, and cell phone coverage is one of those. We're also having early discussions around Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
As well. So had meetings last week around Wi-Fi, and don't know where that's going to go, but sort of dare to dream, dare to explore. So,
how much would one actually be able to do with wireless internet on board the SkyTrain?
Well, right now it's tied to the cell phone lines, right? So, but I'm sure not an expert on this area. So, the participants today probably know more about this subject than I do, frankly. But if we can make it cost effective, then we'll look at it. But I'm not going to use taxpayer dollars to artificially subsidize this. I think it needs to be self-funding.